This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Making the catch is Sternberger. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Looking for a crease. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 13 yards, 1st down Packers. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
He's brought down by
any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now Jones. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Ball carrier.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
The pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
32-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Brought down at the 31.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Driscoll. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Jones. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Aaron Jones, the ball.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Tackle made.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing now is Locke. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Ross, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Well, from back where that one started, they were hoping probably for just a few yards on the ground there. Instead, they get 90-plus and into the end zone.
And as much credit as I have to give the guys on offense, I often think when I see a run of that magnitude that there has to have been a mistake made, maybe even multiple mistakes on defense, because you're expecting them to run the ball in that stage of from that stage of the field. Instead, it turns into one of the longest runs that we're going to see in the NFL.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On 1st down, Ross. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The ball carrier.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
6-0 our score after 1. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Here's Locke to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Drew Lock.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
23 yards. 1st down, Bills.
They'll run on 1st down. Ross. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Preston.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
From the 38, Locke. He's going to have the hook up to Ross.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And this is caught at the 8. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Again, it's Locke. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess, but it's going to be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete, and they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
The tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Driscoll, he's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
Driscoll's pass.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Locke. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Shotgun snap to Locke. That's complete right around the 8. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
John Ross.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Locke working out of the gun. Steps away to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, it's Jones. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Driscoll over the middle to Beckham. That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down.
He's coming, double up. Mike, 53.
They're going to try and throw. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he's got Funchess is free. 20. Touchdown, Packers. Devin Funchess. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Packers 7, Bills 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. From the gun on third down, Locke. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. A final shot before half for Locke. He lets one go deep for Wheaton. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes Diggs. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
To throw it is Locke. And he's able to find Diggs. And he goes out right around the 39. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Locke going to throw. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, they'll throw with Locke. The left side caught by Diggs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Locke again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
At his 48-yard line.
Locke now to throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Complete.
16 yards, a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bills' 1st down.
Locke now on 1st down. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Complete to
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw again on 2nd down.
It's sad they pay me. I'll do this
throwing
for
left
free.
side here, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have retaken the lead. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
think the key to that play was them understanding and knowing that once the ball was out, they were still eligible to pick it up and carry it.
Yeah, there was some standing and some staring on the wrong side of the football there, wasn't there?
Yes, he has a name, he has a number, but for us, he's Johnny on the spot. And how about that rambling run all the way to the end zone with that alert play that he just made?
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
They begin with a quick throw out left. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not much there, only a yard. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Hands it off out of the gun.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Locke. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Complete.
A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Ross, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Locke. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown.
Complete to Dawson.
Dawson Knox, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have broken the tie. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Stephen Hauschka, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they're going to stop him short of the 20 with a penalty flag down. Well, what's the call here? So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. On 2nd and 12, Driscoll finds a seam inside the 40. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jannard Avery in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he'll go down at the 28. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
3rd down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. This is Jones. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 2nd and 9, Driscoll, a slant to Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Now Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Seibert on for the PAT. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Packers 21, Bills 20.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Locke. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of...
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
He was covered by Giant.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Locke looks to throw it again. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On first down, it's Ross down to the 25. A gain of 3, second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 7 at the Packers.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the... He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
29-yard line.
He's back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Looking for the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
By the Bills.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.